Welcome to my channel Young and the Restless Official, where you can get news about. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow, and I am your buddy. Now let's get started. The Young and the Restless spoilers indicate that Ashley Abbott, Eileen Davidson, is a woman on a mission. Ashley, or her new personality she is creating, is determined to get Tucker McCall, Trevor St. John, back one way or another, and Audra Charles, Zuleika Silver, are in a battle of willpower. However, it seems that Ashley's new personality is trying to get rid of Tucker for good. Could the wrong person get a drug meant for Tucker? The Young and the Restless spoilers, Ashley Abbott's alter could be dangerous. The Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that Ashley's alter could be very dangerous. After all, Ashley is becoming more insistent about getting Tucker out of the way, and the only way to do that is to get him to trust her. Tucker is now with Audra and Ashley is going out of her way to try to win him back. Ashley has ever admitted to overreacting when it comes to Tucker's outburst in Paris. Gaining Tucker's trust is very important, considering that Ashley broke his trust when she chose her family over him. Ashley, or at least her alter, considers Tucker to be a danger to Ashley and needs him to disappear. YNR spoilers, will Audra Charles get in the way? Tucker may not be the only one in danger if Audra gets in the way. Audra loves Tucker and has for some time. Unfortunately, Tucker has been hung up on Ashley for years. Tucker has finally decided he is ready to move on, and it is doing that with Audra. Audra has warned Ashley away from Tucker several times. If Audra gets caught up between Ashley's alter and Tucker, she could truly get hurt or worse. Even Nate Hastings, Sean Dominic, has warned Audra about the dangers of being close to Tucker. Will Audra end up with her own medical emergency in the midst of Ashley trying to get rid of Tucker for good? The Young and the Restless spoilers, will Tucker McCall pay? The new version of Ashley wants Tucker to pay for everything he has done. Of course, Audra could be a casualty of this attack that Ashley is mounting. Tucker could very well find himself sitting vigil by Audra's bedside waiting to see if she survives if Ashley has her way. Will Ashley hurt Audra or worse? Audra has become too clingy for this new Ashley, and she needs her out of the way. The real Ashley could be horrified by her alter ego's actions, but that could be too little too late if Audra isn't extremely careful. Will both Audra and Tucker survive? Be sure to catch up on everything happening with YNR right now. Come back here often for the Young and the Restless spoilers, news, and updates. Tucker McCall paced his penthouse suite in Genoa City, his mind racing with concern. He had always been a man of calculated risks, a master manipulator who could stay 3 steps ahead of everyone else. But this time, things had spiraled out of his control, and the fear gnawing at him was unlike anything he had ever experienced. The news that Audra Charles, the woman he had mentored and cared for, was in the hospital after a mysterious incident shook him to his core. He had no idea that Ashley Abbott's plan would go this far. It all started with Ashley, his complicated and tumultuous love, who had been playing her own game. She was determined to expose Tucker for the manipulative man he was, to reveal his true intentions to the world, and protect those she loved from his dangerous influence. But what she hadn't anticipated was the collateral damage that would ensue, damage that would leave Audra fighting for her life. Audra had been ambitious, eager to climb the corporate ladder and prove herself in the cutthroat business world. She was Tucker's protégé, his right-hand woman who knew how to navigate the treacherous waters of the corporate world. She had always been strong, resilient, and unflinching in the face of adversity. But now, as she lay unconscious in a sterile hospital room, hooked up to machines that beeped rhythmically, she was anything but the powerhouse she had once been. Tucker replayed the events leading up to this disaster over and over in his mind. He had always known that Ashley was clever, but he had underestimated just how far she was willing to go. Her plan had been set in motion weeks ago when she began planting seeds of doubt and fear in Audra's mind. She manipulated the situation so subtly, so skillfully, that neither Tucker nor Audra had seen it coming. Ashley knew that Audra was Tucker's Achilles heel, the one person who could be used to get to him. She had orchestrated a series of events that led to a corporate takeover, one that Audra had been tasked with overseeing. The pressure had been immense, the stakes higher than anything Audra had ever dealt with. Ashley made sure to push all the right buttons, exploiting Audra's insecurities and driving her to the brink of exhaustion. As Audra worked tirelessly to keep everything under control, Tucker could see the toll it was taking on her. He had tried to intervene, to step in and take some of the burden off her shoulders, but she had insisted on handling it herself. Her determination to prove herself to Tucker, to show him that she was capable of standing on her own, had blinded her to the dangers that Ashley had set in motion. The final blow came when a deal that Audra had been working on for weeks fell apart at the last minute. The stress, the sleepless nights, and the relentless pressure had pushed her too far. She collapsed in her office, clutching her chest as her vision blurred and her breathing became labored. By the time Tucker arrived, it was too late. Audra was unconscious, and the paramedics were rushing her to the hospital. Now, standing outside Audra's hospital room, Tucker's heart pounded in his chest. He had been so focused on his own ambitions, on his complex relationship with Ashley, that he hadn't seen the damage it was causing to those around him. The guilt weighed heavily on him, a suffocating presence that refused to let go. Ashley arrived at the hospital shortly after Tucker, her expression unreadable. She had been informed of Audra's condition and had come to see for herself the consequences of her actions. As she approached Tucker, she could see the torment in his eyes, the fear that he might lose someone he cared about. For a brief moment, she hesitated. Was this really what she wanted? To bring Tucker to his knees, even if it meant hurting innocent people in the process? But Ashley quickly steeled herself. She had come too far to back down now. Her plan had been about more than just exposing Tucker, it had been about protecting her family, ensuring that no one else fell victim to his schemes. She couldn't afford to let guilt or doubt cloud her judgment. Tucker, Ashley said softly, her voice laced with a mix of determination and regret. He turned to face her, his eyes filled with a mixture of anger and desperation. Ashley, what have you done? Audra didn't deserve this. She was collateral damage, Tucker, Ashley replied, her tone cold but tinged with a hint of remorse. You knew the risks when you decided to involve her in your games. I did what I had to do to protect my family. Protect your family? Tucker scoffed, his voice rising in frustration. Is that what you call this?